What's up, guys? My name is Cody, and this is Sunday, March 24th. In an effort to revive my YouTube channel a little bit, because I haven't been making videos lately, I'm going to try some new stuff. I'm going to call this, since I have to be all gimmicky and call things and put labels on things, I'm going to call this little series of videos, Are You, Do You? And so basically, this one is mainly going to be centered around the question, are you judgmental? I realize that we all are sometimes, but I don't think a lot of people know that they are. And I guess sometimes I don't realize I am as judgmental as I really am. There's this thing that some of my friends and I have a tendency to do. I guess it is because in our field of study, we study a lot of things about human nature and what people do and what certain types of people do, what certain groups of people do, and the things that define them, the clothes they wear, the differences they make, and things like that. And we mean it completely in a harmless manner. We're not trying to make light of anyone or make fun of anyone or alienate anyone even. But I realized over the last couple of days, because of something that happened, that maybe it could be seen as judgmental. And I think a lot of people in the world need to step back and realize that they also are judgmental. I guess my question to you guys is, do you think it's simple human nature? Do you think it's something we can change? Do you think it's something we should change? Do you think it's even a problem? Do you think being judgmental extends to just people watching? Is it as bad as people who say, oh, well, that person's gay, so they're unfit to adopt children, or that person is Republican, so they must be bigoted and backwards thinking, or that person is an atheist, so they must not care about anyone? Is saying that guy looks like a douchebag because he's dressed like a douchebag, is that just as bad? I don't know. I honestly never thought about it before. So I'm going to strive to make this series of videos be something of a, I guess, therapy for everyone, and maybe help us think a little bit. Maybe help me think a little bit about things I'd like to change in becoming a nicer member of society, in doing something we've been talking about in stage management class, and learning to utilize more nonviolent communication. I think it's a very important thing to do. And I realize by my very nature, a lot of my communication seems to be violent. I'm a very dynamic person, or a very fiery person, or I just like to think I'm very honest. But sometimes you have to not be. Sometimes to spare others' feelings, you have to not be honest. And I guess in that respect, that's a time when not lying is required. Lying is never a good thing, but that is a time when just discretion is required. And also, another comment I would like to make is, when you are offended by something someone says, instead of feeling attacked and attacking back, I believe the best way to handle it is to ask that person, why do you think that? Just very simply try to understand why that person thinks that. And when that person tells you why they think that, don't get offended about it. Just try to understand, and if you feel you should, make them understand what they're saying is judgmental or in some way wrong. I don't like to say anymore, this is another thing I've learned recently, I don't like to say anymore that what someone says is wrong, because I've learned in a lot of ways and a lot of times that wrong and right are entirely a matter of opinion. So, hope you guys watch these videos and enjoy them, and tell me if you do in the comment section below or on Twitter and Facebook. Answer my question, if you don't mind, on the comment section or on Facebook or Twitter. Do you think you're judgmental? Do you do things that could be considered as judgmental? And do you think the simple act of people watching and saying, that guy's a douchebag, that guy's a hipster, that guy's this, that guy's that, do you think that's being judgmental? We'll see how this goes. Hopefully more videos on this kind of subject to come. I hope you guys like this, because I like the idea of it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Jesus loves you, so do I.
Well, it's no surprise you see